Good morning, everyone. This is Pat Garrity with the Trillion Real Estate Group here in Sylvan Lake, Alberta. Welcome to our weekly video blog. These blogs are going to cover a wide range of topics. We recently did a survey on Facebook and we asked people what their top fears are when buying a house. At the top of the list was this concern. Oh my God, I hope my payments aren't too high, right? I'm here with Lori Donovan, broker owner at Source Mortgage. Welcome, Lori.
Thank you, Pat.
Awesome. Well, who better to help educate us on the pitfalls and the things that to do right on a mortgage than a professional like yourself, so thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Well, anyways, talking about that fear of not being able to afford their mortgage payment. So, Lori, my question is, what are some of the factors that would increase the size of your mortgage payment?
Well, obviously the interest rate is going to have a huge effect on that, Pat. So if you go into a variable rate mortgage, your mortgage payment will fluctuate throughout the term. So you want to be very cognitive of that when you're signing up for your mortgage. Obviously the price of the property, the higher the property, the bigger the mortgage. The amount you put down will affect your mortgage payment, stuff like that to consider.
So it's a sliding scale of a bunch of different factors.
Exactly.
So obviously if the price of the house,
the
more the house costs, the more the payment's going to be. The higher the interest rate, the more the payment's going to be.
Correct.
And the lower the down payment, the higher the payment is going to be. Okay.
Correct.
I know my parents always said when it came to 7.5%, they said lock in for 10 years. Okay, am I dating myself?
One thing to consider too, Pat, is that as everybody knows, the mortgage rules are so strict these days that if a lender is going to approve you because your debt service ratios fit, chances are you can afford that payment.
Okay, great. Lead into the next question. What the heck is debt service?
Okay, there's two types of debt services that all lenders look at. There's GDS, which is gross debt service, and TDS, which is total debt service.
Okay.
So the GDS takes your new mortgage payment, your heating costs, they use $100, and property taxes, and they divide that by your monthly income.
Okay.
TDS is exactly the same thing, only they've added in all of your debts, all of your credit cards,
car payments.
Exactly, and divide that by your income.
Okay.
Now, depending on your credit score, those ratios vary. Okay. So if your credit is very good, or 680 or higher, the ratios can go to 39% on the GDS and 44% on the TDS.
44, so it's gone up.
If your credit is under 680, then I can only go to 36 on the GDS and 42 on the TDS.
Interesting.
So it is credit score dependent.
Makes sense.
So again, I think clients are, because of the strict rules, they will always be in a position where they should be able to afford the mortgage payment unless they've lost their job or their income changed.
Okay. Well, talking about TDS leads me into, I think, probably our next question. These are kind of sequential for a reason. But what do you think are some of the reasons, or what are the top reasons that people come to you and say, this is what I want to do, sorry, you can't? What are the top reasons for getting declined from the mortgage?
Okay, there's three main reasons. The first one is credit. So if your credit score is below 620, you will not get a high ratio mortgage. You will have to put 20% down.
Okay.
Your credit score is determined by how high your debt levels are, how close to the limit you carry your credit cards. All of those will make your score go down.
Right.
Okay, so it's the amount of debt and how close to the limit that you carry. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing, obviously, is income. If you are an hourly employee, the lenders will use a 2-year average. If you're bonused or overtime, a lot of lenders won't even use that, or they'll only use half of it.
Okay.
So there's another reason. And then the last would be your asset base. If you have not very many assets and you're using a gifted down payment, the lenders will frown on that.
Another question that we had was, what is the difference between a high ratio mortgage and a low ratio or conventional mortgage? There's a lot of misunderstanding of what that really is and with the benefits of it.
Okay, so a high ratio mortgage is a mortgage that is less than 20% down. Okay. And that mortgage is insured. So it's either CMHC, Genworth, or GE. They have to be insured. Now, because they're insured, the lenders will give you a better rate because there is no risk to the lender of ever losing the money. They will always get their money back. Conventional is 20% or more down.
What percentage of your financing that you do for your clients would you say is conventional?
Very low.
Very low. So to recap, We talk how to keep your mortgage payments down. Keep the price at an affordable level. Don't go looking at houses that are out of your price range. Get in, see a mortgage professional like yourself so that you can secure the lowest rate possible. Right? And then have your down payment figured out. Because the higher the down payment, the lower the payment on a monthly basis. And the less risk you are to the financer, so you're going to get a lower interest rate. So they're all interconnected. Yeah. So that was awesome. So I really want to appreciate your time today, Lori,
Thanks,
to help educate our people out, our friends and clients on the internet. And like I said, we're going to do this on a weekly basis. It'll be our weekly video blog. There again, we're here to tackle a number of different topics and things that are concerning people in today's buying. So thank you very much, Lori, and I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Pat.
Okay, awesome. Okay. Thank you.